And good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to UCCU Ballpark on the campus of Utah Valley University for the 2024 5A State Baseball Championship Tournament. We are down to the Final Four as we have our Region 2, or our Bracket 2 final coming up at you next here as the second-seeded Maple Mountain Golden Eagles look to punch their ticket to the 5A Championship Series as they take on the 6th seed in the Salem Hills Skyhawks. A pleasant good afternoon to you all. Matt Coma joining you here from UCCU Ballpark. A beautiful day here on a Wednesday afternoon. As I mentioned, we're down to the final four teams. We just had two elimination games here on day 3 of bracket play. We saw Salem Hills beat Box Elder in 5 innings earlier today to move on to this bracket 2 final. Then in the last game, we saw Springville rally back to beat Orem in the bracket 1 elimination game. They'll take on Brighton in our nightcap coming up, but a great one coming up here between Maple Mountain and Salem Hills. Second meeting of the tournament between these two teams. A hard-fought battle here yesterday between these two teams. Maple Mountain coming out on top with a 7-5 win thanks to 3 runs in the 6th, 2 runs in the 5th to jump out to a big lead. Late rally from Salem Hills was not enough as Maple Mountain, the undefeated team of these two, a win from them in this one. They'll punch their ticket to the 5A State Championship Finals. That'll start on Friday. If the Skyhawks can get it done, they'll force it, if necessary, game tomorrow afternoon here at UCCU Ballpark as we're getting ready for our first pitch. As the first one slapped to second. Easy play for the Golden Eagles. They go 4-3 for the first out of the afternoon. Starting pitcher for the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles is number 27, Jake Rusher. He makes his pitching debut for the Golden Eagles here in the bracket. On the other side, Corbin Gull ready to take his at-bat. Shows bunt and then takes it for ball 1. Pitch, hit hard into the gap. Racing back, unable to get to it is Everett. And Corbin Gull able to get an extra base hit. That's a stand-up double. Kick things off for the Skyhawks. Their bats were electric this morning against Box Elder as they put up 15 runs on the Bees. 15 hits as well, scoring 5 in the second, 6 in the third, and 4 in the fourth to run rule the Bees and get into this final here for bracket 2. There's a runner on second, 1 out. Up to the plate now is number 2, Dagan Gamble. First pitch, taken for a strike. Dagan Gamble was 1 for 3 this morning against Box Elder. Now the pitch. Catches the outside corner, strike 2. O2 count, runner on second, 1 out here in the top of the first. 0-2 pitch, slapped towards the left and through for a base hit. Goal will hold at third, and it's a single for Gamble. And the Skyhawks with runners on the corners here in our opening frame. That'll bring up the 4-hole hitter, Alex Cloward. Cloward 1 for 3 this morning in the elimination game. Had 2 RBIs in the contest as well. So he gets set for his first at-bat today. First pitch, right back up the middle, pings off the second baseman. And he's a little worse for wear. One run comes in to score, and Gamble gets to third. That was the second baseman, A.J. Thomas, that took it off of either the knee or the ankle, trying to walk it off. That was a hard hit ball up the middle. Salem Hills with the first run of the game. They did the same, or took them about an inning to get going last game this morning. As we're still taking a look at Thomas over there. Taking a look at him. Looks like he's going to be okay to stay in it. Still trying to stretch it out over there. He'll stay in there. We'll continue on. Fast first inning here for Salem Hills. Picking up right where they left off in the first game today. Getting the bats going already. 3 hits here in the opening inning, and now the 5-hole hitter, Casey Everett, up to the dish. Takes a called strike 1. Everett 1 for 3. Scored twice and walked once this morning's contest. 0-1 pitch, chopped to third. Throw to second's in time, turn to 1, too high. As the runner will stay at first, the runner from third comes in to score. And it's now 2-0 in favor of the Skyhawks. So it'll be a fielder's choice for Everett. And check the runner. Just able to get inside was Everett. Good pick attempt there for Maple Mountain. So 2 outs now. First pitch in there for Chase to Graffenride. In there for a strike, 0-1. Graffenride 1 for 3 this morning. Had a walk and a strikeout as well. That one's foul tipped. Brings the count to 0-2. And again, Salem Hills needs to win this game to force an if necessary game back here tomorrow. If not, their season is over. Maple Mountain still has the game to play with. If they fall in this one, they'll have that second game tomorrow to try and punch their ticket to the 5A final. Best of 3 championship series will be Friday and Saturday here at the ballpark. As we get a balk here called on the pitcher, and that allows the runner to advance to second. He thought about a pitch, was already set up for it. Umpire says he's awarded the base. So now a runner on second here for Salem Hills. 2 outs, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit high into center field. Tracking underneath it and making the catch is Bennett Everett. And that'll do it for the first inning. Fireworks early here in this Bracket 2 final. The Salem Hills Skyhawks put 2 on the board. And we'll see Maple Mountain, see how they respond here in the bottom of the first, coming up next. Welcome back, getting ready for the bottom of the first. Seeing Maple Mountain at the plate for the first time today. Glad you guys could join us for today's broadcast. Salem Hills 2 runs on 3 hits in that first inning. Now we'll see what the Eagles have in store. Batting order for Maple Mountain looks like this. Batting first and playing second base is A.J. Thomas, wearing number 1. Batting second and playing left field, number 10, Max Walker. Batting third and playing third base, number 12, Cy Chrisman. The designated hitter bats fourth, number 18, Logan Bringhurst. Batting fifth is the shortstop, number 13, Sawyer Leifson. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 17, Chase Johnston. In the 7 hole, it's the catcher, number 28, Braden Catterson. Batting eighth and playing center field is number 22, Bennett Everett. And playing out and right and batting ninth is number 11, Colby Warren. Starting pitcher for the Salem Hills Skyhawks today is Trig Richards, number 6 in the program. Richards on the season, 20 strikeouts, 6 appearances, a 4-0 record, and a 3.3 ERA. His first pitch is a ball, 1-0 the count. We'll see A.J. Thomas, first time up today. 1-0 pitch. This is the corner outside, 2-0. Thomas, a perfect 4 for 4 in the meeting against Salem Hills yesterday, as he takes ball 3 upstairs. Had 1 RBI and a double for the junior yesterday. 3-0 pitch in there for a strike. Brings the count to 3-1. Pitch, fouled high and out of play. Makes it a full count, 3-2. First batter here in the bottom of the first. 3-2 pitch is down low, ball 4. And Thomas earns the walk. That will bring up the left fielder, number 10, Max Walker. Max Walker, 0 for 4 last game out against Salem Hills. That pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Walker batting .303 on the season. 27 hits, 20 RBIs. As he chops that one foul. Brings the count to 0-2. It was the Eagles that had a strong start in this matchup yesterday. Scored 2 in the first inning. 0-2 pitch. Flared out to right and foul. Reset again. Sets with the 0-2. That one hit high and out of play to the left. Be a ball for fans on the berm on the left side. Stays 0-2. Runner on first, nobody out here in the bottom of the first. 2-0 Salem Hills. Golden Eagles trying to match what the Skyhawks put up in the first inning. Here's the 0-2. That one's called strike 3. Caught him looking, first strikeout of the afternoon for Trig Richards. First out of the day, and that brings up Cy Chrisman. First pitch to Chrisman is outside, ball one. Chrisman 2 for 3 yesterday as he fouls this one off, evens the count at 1-1. Chrisman batting just over 500, 506 on the season. One of the better hitters on this Maple Mountain squad. 45 hits, 37 RBIs in the regular season as he slaps one hard to short. And it's corralled there by the shortstop. That is Kason Everett over there, able to get the put out. That's out number 2. Stinger there to short, able to grab it, almost double up the runner at first. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, batting in the 4 spot, number 18, Logan Bringhurst. 246 batting average in the regular season, 15 hits, 14 RBIs. This takes a called strike, 0-1. Bringhurst a 1 for 3 outing against Salem Hills yesterday. Here's the 0-1. Shot down the right side, it's through for a base hit. Runner will hold at second. Now 2 aboard after the single for Bringhurst. First hit of the game for the Golden Eagles. That will bring up Sawyer Leafson for Maple Mountain. 2 aboard with 2 out here. Sawyer Leafson 0 for 3 yesterday. Batting .261 on the season. 6 hits, 5 RBIs. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. One pitch, fouled off, 0-2, caught a piece of the catcher. Behind the plate for Salem Hills today is Braxton Harrison. Looks like he's okay. 0-2 the count now with 2 out, 2 on here from Maple Mountain. Trying to answer the runs from Salem Hills earlier in the inning. Here's the 0-2 pitch in the dirt. 1-2. Good grab from Harrison there. Richards threw that one hard in the dirt. Brings the count 1-2. Here's the pitch. That one hit high into left center. Tracking it is Aiden Haskell. Comes over and makes the grab, and that will retire the side here in the first inning. 1 hit, 2 left on base, no errors in the bottom half of the first inning as we head to the second. Salem Hills with a 2-0 lead here on KSL Sports Rewind. Welcome back. Starting our second inning here is Aiden Haskell at the plate. 1-1's the count for him early. That one's high for ball 2. Salem Hills 2 runs to start that first inning. 2-1 pitch fouled away. Makes it 2-2. That one slapped towards second. There to make the play. Another 4-3 out for the Golden Eagles. That'll bring up the 8-hole hitter. Number 21, Roper K, has the lone home run today. Hit one out in the short porch and left for a 3-run shot in the game against Box Elder this morning. That's the exclamation point. That first pitch is high, ball 1. Pitch. It's high as well, ball 2. Roper K didn't play in the game against Maple Mountain yesterday. That one's high, ball 3. Now 3-0 count here for K. Dangerous hitter, showing he's got some power. Now the 3-0 pitch, in there for a called strike. Rosher deals, that one hit foul. Brings the count full, 3-2. Time called. We'll reset. Full count here, 1 out in the top of the second. Nobody on. Salem Hills with a 2-0 lead. Here's the pitch. That one hit down the line and right, but trending foul into the Salem Hills bullpen. We'll do it again. Skyhawks trying to force an if necessary game tomorrow. 3-2 pitch. That one fouled back to the screen. Stays 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Outside, ball 4. K draws the walk. He'll head over to first with 1 away here in the top of the second. That brings up the pitcher, Trig Richards, to the plate. Batting 9th for the Skyhawks. First walk issued of the day for Maple Mountain. Pitch swung on and fouled back to the netting. 0-1. Pitch is outside. 1-1. K over there at first. The pitch is down and low. 2-1 now the count. Richards making his first appearance today. Didn't play in the game against Maple Mountain yesterday or this morning against Box Elder as he takes that ball swinging. 2-2. 1 away, 1 on here in the top of the second. Rosher fouled off by Richards.
That makes it feel cold.
2-2 count, 1 away. And time called by Richards. reset. Check over to the first. Runner gets back in time. Reset here. That one fouled out of play. We stay at a 2-2 count. Two count, runner on first. Here's the pitch. That one hit towards second. Diving is Thomas. Able to get it to first. Got him in time for the second out. Runner moves to second on the fielder's choice. That'll bring this back to the top of the order. And the right fielder, Caleb Holman, second appearance today, grounded out to second in his first at-bat. First pitch swung at, dribbling down the first base line and getting it is Rosher. Tags the runner out before heading to first, and that'll do it for the top half of the second. So no hits, no runs, one left on base, no errors for the Skyhawks in the top half of the second. We'll move to the bottom half of the second, see if the Eagles can get on the board. Trailing 2-0 here on KSL Sports Rewind. Welcome back as we head to the bottom half of the second inning, getting ready for the Golden Eagles here. They'll start with the 6, 7, 8 hitters. We'll see the first baseman, number 17, Chase Johnston up first, as that one's in for a strike. 0-1 the count. Here to kick things off in the bottom of the second. Here's the next pitch. That one fouled off, and it's quickly 0-2. Here for Chase Johnston. 0 for 2 yesterday against Salem Hills. Here's the 0-2. That one's high, ball one. That one also just a little high, 2-2. Johnson, a 241 hitter in the regular season, 20 hits, 10 RBIs. As that one slapped towards short. Able to get a glove on it and throw to first is Abrick. One away here in the bottom of the second. That will bring up the catcher, number 28, Braden Catterson. Catterson, 239 batting average in the regular season. 16 hits, 12 RBIs as he takes ball one. Catterson 0 for 3 yesterday against Salem Hills as he takes ball 2 just off the corner. Two 2-0 pitch. Still can't find it. 3-0 now the count. Pitch. That one's in there. Strike one. Pitch fouled off. That brings the count full 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swung on and flared out to shallow right in foul territory. Reaching over is Alex Cloward, who goes into foul territory for the out. 2 away here in the bottom of the second. That'll bring up the center fielder for Maple Mountain. Bennett Averett takes the pitch inside, 1-0. Pitch in the dirt, 2-0. Pitch just misses inside, and it's now 3-0. Pitch, missed it, ball 4. A 4-pitch walk. Sends Averett over to first. Second walk issued today by Richards. Now bring up the 9-hole hitter and right fielder, number 11, Colby Warren. Colby Warren 1 for 2 yesterday against Salem Hills. Runner on first. That pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Pitch. Now one hit out to right. Holman is there, tracking, and collects it for out number 3. That'll do it for 2 innings here from UCCU Ballpark. We head to the top of the 3rd. Salem Hills still with a 2-0 lead. We'll be right back. As we get ready to start inning number 3 here on KSL Sports Rewind. Matt Coma joining you here from UCCU Ballpark. A beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Glad you guys could spend it with us here on KSLSports.com, bringing you all the action from the 5A state baseball tournament. We got one more game in our quadruple header today. We'll see Brighton take on Springville later on tonight after this one. Estimated start time for that game is 7 o'clock. We'll have it for you here on KSLSports.com. A busy week for the UHSAA. Spring sports all over the place this week. Boys baseball, boys lacrosse, softball, girls lacrosse, boys soccer, all going on at the same time. We'll have every championship game for you right here on KSLSports.com. As we get ready to start our 3rd inning, as the first pitch outside for ball 1 on Caleb Holman. Second pitch is no good. Excuse me, this is Corbin Gull. Had a double. Just kick things off in that first inning as he takes strike 1. 2-1 now the count. Now the pitch outside, ball 3. Jake Roscher on the mound. 3-1 the count here. And the pitch is fouled out of play. Evens the count, 3-2. Or makes it full, I should say. Three-two count, nobody on here in the top of the 3rd, and that's just outside, ball 4. And that Cole drills the walk, gets to first. Second time on base today for Corbin. Now we'll bring up the 3-hole hitter, 3rd baseman Dagan Gamble. Reached base on a single back in the first inning. First pitch, swung on and missed for strike 1. Rosher ready for the 0-1 pitch. That one swung on and missed for strike 2. Blew the fastball by him. Now has Gamble in an 0-2 hole. 1 on, nobody out. And strike 3. Swung on and missed. 3 straight strikes for Rosher, his first strikeout of the day. That'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Alex Cloward. First pitch misses, or no, sorry, goes over to the first base side. Now the first pitch. A little bit of a pitch out there. Ball 1. Trying to keep the runner at first honest. One 1-0 pitch. That one well outside. 2-0. Rosher 31 strikeouts in the regular season. .97 ERA in 8 appearances as he checks over at first once again. Gull able to get back over there in time. That pitch in there for a strike, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on first. Rosher deals. That one outside, 3-1. Cloward with 23 RBIs in the regular season. As the runner goes, they'll let him go on ball 4. He missed the plate. Now back-to-back walks. Or excuse me, a strikeout in between back-to-back walks. Now runners on first and second. Here in the top half of the third. We'll have a little bit of a conference between pitcher and catcher really before we get back underway. One out here in the top of the third. And it's now Kason Averett steps up to the plate, reached on a fielder's choice back in the first inning. 2 on here with 1 out. Now one slapped to right. That'll get by the second baseman. Runner coming around 3, play at the plate, not in time. As Gold gets in, an RBI single for Averett. And it's 3-0 Salem Hills. Runner from first advances to third on the RBI single. As the Skyhawks continue to keep the offense moving here. Now Chase DeGraffenried steps up to the plate, flied out to center last time up. Runners on the corners with 1 away. That one slapped down the line, but foul. 0-1 the count. Good start here for the Skyhawks. They need to win to force the if necessary game. That'll be tomorrow at 4:30. Rosher checks both sides. Reset 0-1 count here with 1 out. Here's the pitch. That one hit hard to right. That'll get down. A base hit, and another run scores. And an RBI single for de Graffenried. And it's now 4-0. Salem Hills continuing to get it done on offense. Runners on first and second now. Averett gets to second on the base hit. That'll bring up the center fielder, Aiden Haskell. Grounded out to second, back in the second inning. Rosher resets. We got some action going on in the bullpen for Maple Mountain. The Eagles trying to get out of this inning. Here's the pitch. High fly ball, shallow center. Racing back is Thomas. Has it for out number 2. That'll bring up the designated hitter and power threat for Salem Hills. It's Roper K. That was his first home run of the season that he hit earlier today. Hit it out at the short porch in left, just inside the foul pole. And ended up extending the lead to double digits for Salem Hills, allowing them to win that game in 5. This one fouled, goes into the stands. Everybody seems to be okay. 0-1 the count. That one just over the top of the netting here in front of us. 2 outs, 2 aboard here in the top half of the third. Now the 0-1. Outside, ball 1. Evens the count, 1-1. Roper K batting .230 on the regular season. The junior. Been a big difference for the team so far here in the bracket play as that ball is high and outside. 2-1 now the count. Skyhawks trying to add to their lead here, up 4-0 here in the third. Trying to keep their season alive. And time called by K. Ready to reset here. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Give me the ESPs too.
Just missed it high. 3-1 now the count.
You saying that? Yeah. Come on, hold on. I gotta remember that. You don't.
2 runners on, 2 out, 3-1 count here. Roper K. 3-1 pitch is outside, ball 4. And the Skyhawks draw another walk to load the bases. That's their 3rd drawn walk of the inning. And that'll bring up number 6, the pitcher Trig Richards, with the bases loaded here. As we get time. Getting rid of the batting gear from Roper K. Cause for the delay. We'll reset here. Richards out on a fielder's choice back in the second inning. Averett at third, de Graffenried at second, K at first for Salem Hills. That pitch hit towards short. Leafson takes the short route over to Thomas to end the inning. And the Eagles get out of the jam, but the Skyhawks put 2 more on the board. They increase the lead to 4 as we head to the bottom of the third. 4-0 Skyhawks. We'll be right back. Welcome back as we get ready for the bottom half of the third inning. Reminder that the 5A Baseball State Tournament on KSL Sports Rewind is brought to you by Igloo Outfitters. Worry no more about rain, snow, or freezing temps with an Igloo by Igloo Outfitters. Go to igloooutfitters.com and enter the code REWIND for a $20 coupon off your next order. That's Igloo Outfitters. Don't miss the moments. It's been all Skyhawks so far in this one. 4 runs on 5 hits so far for Salem Hills. No runs on 1 hit so far for Maple Mountain. So they'll look to turn it around here in the third inning. The lineup shifts back up to the top of the order. And we'll see A.J. Thomas for the second time today. Reached first on a walk in his first appearance. As the Eagles need something to get going here. Richards deals. Swinging first shot. That one's going to get down in front of DeGraffenreid, and that's a base hit off the first pitch from Thomas. And he gets on board to start the inning for Maple Mountain. His first hit of the game. And that sets up the left fielder, number 10, Max Walker, second time today. Struck out looking back in the first inning. First pitch showing bunt, and it's in for a strike. The count. Richards gets set to deal. Steps off, resets. One pitch thrown over to first. Check the runner. Warming up in the Maple Mountain bullpen was number 32. That's Caden Giles. Potentially may see him in the next inning. As that ball inside gets away from Harrison. That allows Thomas to advance to second. He evens the count at 1-1. So the pass ball gets the runner to second. Maple Mountain, the runner in scoring position here. First time today they've had one in scoring position as that one's fouled off. 1-2 the count. Runner on second, nobody out. Here's the 1-2. That one chopped towards second. Racing hard after it is Gull over to first in time. Out number 1. Runner advances to third. And now the Golden Eagles 90 feet away from their first run of the game. That'll bring up Cy Chrisman, the third baseman, lined out to short last time up. Pitch low into the turf, brings up ball 1. That one fouled off, evens the count. Up at 1-1. Maple Mountain looking for their first run of the game, standing on third. One away here. Pitch is outside. Counts now 2-1 here. Here's the 2-1. Catches the outside corner for strike two. Here's the 2-2. That one slapped out to left center, or right center. Tracking back is Holman, and he lost it! In and out of the glove. The run will score. And Ty Chrisman gets to second on the error. And Maple Mountain gets on the board. It's 4-1. Holman had it and had it bounce out of his glove. That'll be E9 for the Skyhawks. So Maple Mountain, still with only one out here in the bottom of the third, gets their first run and has another runner in scoring position. As Logan Bringhurst now to the plate. He gets plunked on the elbow and he'll head to first. So now runners on first and second here for Maple Mountain as the Golden Eagles starting to wake up here. Again, a win by the Golden Eagles will punch their ticket to the 5A final. Best of 3 series getting underway on Friday. 1 out, 2 on here. Richards, ball in the dirt, 1-0. Pitch fouled high out of play. That'll even the count at 1-1. Crispin on second, Bringhurst on first for Maple Mountain. 1-1 count, 1 away. Here's the pitch. That one inside, call it strike 2. Leafson thought about that one. Sawyer back up, flew out to center his last time up. Here's the 1-2. Fastball trying to get the corner. It's outside, ball 2. 2-2 now the count. Leafson right on the edge of that box. Here's the 2-2. That one chopped towards first. And they'll have to just take the play at first. As Cloward gets it done for out number 2, but the runners advance to second and third on the ground out. So 2 away now, 2 runners in scoring position. As Chase Johnston now steps up, grounded out to short his last time. Maple Mountain trying to get some more runs across here. Time call. Now Richards outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That one swung on and missed for strike 1. Got him with the fastball up high. Evens the count. The 1-1. Change-up that time gets him fooled. It's a 1-2 count now. Went off speed there. Now Richards one out, strike away from getting out of the inning. Here's the pitch. That one's outside, ball 2. Two and 2 now the count to Johnston. Here's the delivery. That one hit hard out to left. Racing back is to Graffenried. Tracks it in the sun. That'll do it for the bottom half of the third. The Eagles get 1 run across on 1 hit. And the 1 error in that game and that inning as well. 2 left on base. As the Eagles chip away at the lead, it's 4-1 as we head to the top of the 4th. Top of the 4th here from UCCU Ballpark. Here at UVU, a busy day here at UVU. Had graduation going on for Utah Valley University. Just behind us to the north here at UCCU Center, the Wolverines basketball teams play. Graduation going on, so a packed house down here in Orem, just off the freeway. And so we'll see Caden Giles now pitching for the Golden Eagles. Giles with 2 appearances on the season. 0-1 record with a 0 ERA. Only pitched 1 1/3 inning in the regular season. Issued 1 hit, 1 run, and 1 walk in that appearance. So we'll see how Giles does here as we get ready to go for the top of the 4th inning. First pitch in there for a strike. As we're back to the top of the lineup here in the 4th. Caleb Holman at the dish. Hits one out to center, that's a base hit. And Holman with his first hit of the game. Reach first safely, and Skyhawks with 1 aboard here early. Salem Hills holding on to that 4-1 lead. The Golden Eagles with a little bit of life in the bottom of the 3rd. Had a couple runners in scoring position there. So we'll see Corbin Gull 1 for 1 today with a walk. Scored both times he's been at the plate. Here's the first pitch. It's high. Ball 1. Third time through the lineup here for Salem Hills today. It's the 1-0. Catches the top of the strike zone. Evens the count at 1-1. Runner on first, nobody out. 1-1 pitch. That one hit foul back to the screen, 1-2. Coming up on an hour gone so far here in this one so far. Fast moving game, almost halfway through here. That's the 1-2. That one hit high and out of play. And off the roof just to our left. Always makes a louder noise than you think it's going to be. Not sure if you can hear it through the microphones or not, but it sounds pretty hard here from the broadcast group. So as we get ready to go, 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Just missed outside, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. That one gets through, and that'll advance Holman to second. Off the pass ball. And that makes it a full count as well for Gull. Drew a walk in his last plate appearance. Now facing a 3-2 count. Giles deals. That one's in the dirt as well, ball 4. Second straight walk for Corbin Gull. Now the Skyhawks once again with 2 runners on base. It's been a common theme so far in this one. It's now the 3rd straight inning they've had at least 2 runners on base. That brings up the 3-hole hitter, Dagan Gamble. Singled in the 1st inning, struck out in the 3rd, so 1 for 2. Making his 3rd plate appearance. Skiles checks the runners at second. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt. That one's high for a ball. 1-0 the count. 1-0. 2 runners on, nobody out here in the top of the 4th. Giles showing bunt. That one's fouled off the screen. Gamble tried to lay that one down. Instead, takes the foul ball. It's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Nobody out with 2 on here for Dagan Gamble. Pitch from Giles, trying to show the bunt, pumped high in the air, diving catch. And a little bit of confusion as it looked like he made the catch. He lost the handle on it. Umpire said that it's a live ball and it turns into a double play for Maple Mountain. As that was Johnston that tried to lay out for that diving catch. He ended up dropping it. Ended up being a great decision for Maple Mountain, though, as they get the 2 runners at 2nd and 3rd on the force outs. Gamble gets to 1st, but it's on the fielder's choice. Now quickly, there's only 1 runner on and 2 out after that play. Heads up defense from Maple Mountain there after the decision on that play to get it over to 3rd and 2nd quickly. As that one slapped out to center, racing back is Averett, reaches out and makes the grab. Great extension from Bennett Averett out in center field, and that ends the inning. What could have been a dangerous one for Maple Mountain. They get out unscathed, no runs on just the 1 hit. No errors, 1 runner left on base. We head to the bottom of the 4th, still 4-1 Salem Hills here in the 5A State Baseball Tournament. Moving on to the bottom half of the 4th inning, 4-1 your score. Salem Hills still in front here. Matt Coma joining you here from UCCU Ballpark. Glad you guys could join us for game 3 of the day. 1 more coming up at 7 tonight. Brighton against Springville in the bracket 1 final. Springville needs to win to force the if necessary game tomorrow. If Maple Mountain wins this one and Brighton wins the next game tonight, we'll have our final set for Friday. It'll be the first time those 2 teams can get there. It'll be the first time in the new bracket style era that we have in the UHSAA. The first time the top 2 overall seeds had advanced to the 5A final. Interesting enough, Maple Mountain trying to become the 3rd straight 2 seed to advance to the 5A state title series. Number 2, Timpanogos did it a season ago, as that first pitch is in there for a strike. 7, 8, 9 hitters for Maple Mountain here in the 4th, so Braden Catterson is at the plate. foul tip. Brings the count to 0-2. Popped out in foul territory to the first baseman back in the second inning. Mentioned Timpanogos won the state title as the 2 seed last season here at UCCU Ballpark. In 2022, it was the 2 seed Lehigh that beat Olympus in 2 games. So the last two seeds have done well in this tournament, as that ball is high and outside for ball 1. And time called by Catterson. A little reset here. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. First out of the inning and first strikeout, or excuse me, second strikeout for Trig Richards. One away now here in the bottom of the 4th. That brings up the center fielder, Bennett Averett, who made that nice play out in center just a little bit ago. Averett walked in his last appearance. Takes a cut at that one, 0-1. There's the 0-1 pitch sent high and deep to left. Back is to Graffenried, and that ball is gone. Onto the top of the berm. Bennett Averett, solo shot to left, and it's a 4-2 ball game. Third home run of the season for Bennett Averett. Makes it a 2-run game now here in the bottom of the 4th. Second home run we've seen today. As Roper K did it for Salem Hills in the first game today. Now went in for a strike, 0-1. Now at the plate, it's the 9-hole hitter, Colby Warren. Flied out to right last time up. It's the right fielder as well. Here's the 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 2.
You're like the cooler red version.
I'll pay you later.
Only 3:05 to get up above that short corner and left. It's the shortest part of the ballpark. The 0-2 pitch just misses outside. 1-2. Richards thought he had it. Reset 1-2, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the half of the 4th. Here's the 1-2. That one chopped out of play, foul. Reset 1-2. 1-2 pitch, missed outside, 2-2. Here's the pitch, that one outside as well, and the count is full, 3-2. Good patience from Warren here. And here's the payoff pitch. That one hit high and deep to center. Tracking it is Haskell. And he'll make the catch for out number 2. Now the lineup shifts back up to the top. It'll be A.J. Thomas back to the plate. Singled in his last at-bat. 1 for 1 today with a walk. As Maple Mountain has chipped a little bit more away at this lead. It's 4-2. That ball is outside for ball 1. We saw the same thing happen in the Springville-Orem game just a little bit ago. 1-0 pitch in there for a strike. Springville hung 6 runs on the board in the first inning, added a 7th in the second to go up 7-0. That's strike 2 called on Thomas. Orem chipped all the way away from it to make it a 7-7 game. That one's in the dirt for 2-2. They made it a 7-7 game in the 6th before Springville scored twice in the bottom of the 6th. Hung on to win in the 7th to move on to the bracket 1 final later tonight against Brighton. As that one stung hard into the corner. That'll go off the wall for Taylor. Thought about rounding first, instead holds there for a single. He's 2 for 2 today. Keeps the inning going here for Maple Mountain. That'll bring up the left fielder, Max Walker. His 3rd appearance. Struck out in the first inning and then grounded out to second. Back in the 3rd. Looking for his first hit today. First pitch floated in there, but just missed. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Runner on first, 2 out. Here's the pitch. Chop towards the gap and left, just past the shortstop. Another base hit. Max Walker first hit today. And now 2 on the pond here for the Eagles. So the bat's starting to wake up here for Maple Mountain. That'll bring up the 3-hole hitter, Cy Chrisman. Before we'll have a meeting at the mound. Head coach Scott Haney coming out to chat with his ball club. Try and settle things down here as Skyhawks just need 1 more out to get out of the inning, but Maple Mountain starting to wake up here. Did the same thing yesterday between these 2 teams. Maple Mountain scored 2 in the first inning, didn't do anything until the 5th, but exploded for 5 runs combined in the 5th and 6th innings. That was the difference in that game yesterday. Salem Hills already with more runs than they did at this point in the game yesterday. Had 3 through 6 innings. They got 4 through 4 so far. And they roll. Not sure what the rule was, but they rule that it's a intentional walk, so now the bases are loaded. Here with 2 outs. Now upstate's Logan Bringhurst. Was hit by a pitch last time out. That's a ball 1 outside. Big moment here for Maple Mountain. 1-0 pitch. Hit hard out of play. Evens the count at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 out with the bases loaded here in the 4th. Bringhurst back into the box, singled in the first. Ball outside, 2-1. Singled in the first, hit by pitch in the 3rd. Reached base twice. 2-1 pitch. Foul tip. Evens the count, 2-2. 2-2 pitch. That one's low. And now the count's full. Harrison comes out, have a chat with Richards. Big pitch upcoming here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs with the bases loaded. Skyhawks clinging to a 2-run lead. Here comes the payoff pitch. Runners go. That one chopped out of play. Foul ball up the left-hand side. We'll do it again. Three-two pitch and a timeout. This one called by Bringhurst. Designated hitter will step back in. Bases loaded, 3-2 pitch. Swung on! And they'll tag on home to retire the out. A huge out for Salem Hills as they get out of the jam and keep the 2-run lead. We head to the 5th. Salem Hills still up 4-2. What a big moment in this game as Trig Richards with the strikeout with the bases loaded, able to keep it a 2-run lead for Salem Hills in a game they have to win today to keep their season alive. We move to the top of the 5th. Reminder that KSL Sports Rewind's coverage of the 2024 UHSAA Spring Championships continue on Thursday with the Girls Lacrosse Championship triple header at 10 o'clock. It's the 5A girls title game between Park City and Olympus, followed by the 6A championship featuring Mountain Ridge and Fremont. That's at 1 p.m. And at 4 p.m., it's the 4A title game as Bear River looks for their 3rd straight title against the Lions from Payson. That's at 4 o'clock. You can catch all the action starting at 10 right here on your home for the UHSAA Championships, KSL Sports Rewind and KSLSports.com. First pitch swinging for Casey Everett, stays in play and recorded for the out. That's Johnston. Comes up with the out. So right off the bat, 1 out here in the top of the 5th. As mentioned, still 4-2 here. Maple Mountain's been threatening though, especially the last 2 innings. That one, first pitch chopped towards first base. Hands off to Giles for out number 2. Johnson getting some work over at first base. So 2 pitches, 2 outs here in inning number 5. Now we'll see Aiden Haskell, the center fielder, looking for his first hit of the game. Grounded out to second in the 2nd inning and popped out to second in the 3rd. He takes the first strike, 0-1. Giles ready to go back after it. That one hit out to right. Tracking it is Warren, and a 1-2-3 inning for the Golden Eagles. They make quick work of Salem Hills in the 5th. They go back to work here in the bottom half. We'll head there right after this break. You're watching the 5A State Baseball Championships. 4-2 still the score. Maple Mountain tries to get back into it here. Down to the final 4 teams in the 5A State Baseball Tournament. Got Salem Hills and Maple Mountain here in the final for Bracket 2. Bracket 1, it'll be either Brighton or Springville that will make it to the championship series. Last time both these teams made it to the state championship final. For Salem Hills, it was back in 2013 when they won the 4A state title, their one and only championship in baseball in school history. Maple Mountain, they have yet to win a state title in baseball. Their 15 years of existence. Last time making it to the finals back in 2015. Looking to get back to, or get into that title game with a win today. Salem Hills trying to keep their season alive. Here in this one, up by 2 runs. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. It'll be the 5, 6, 7 hitters up next for Maple Mountain. Sawyer Leifson will kick things off. As we have a new pitcher in for Salem Hills. I'll tell you who it is here in a second. As the first pitch is low and outside, ball 1. It's number 16, that's Corbin Gull, who's in to pitch. That one just high, 2-0. Now the 2-0. Just misses up high, 3-0 now the count. As Gull pitched 2 innings this morning against Box Elder. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 strikeout for Gull in his 2 innings of work this morning. Threw only 12 pitches in those 2 innings as well. That one finds its way in, strike 1. Always have to navigate the pitch counts here. Skull, that one fouled back to the screen, and now a full count. Connor Gull, 19 strikeouts on the season. 1.53 ERA and 8 appearances in the regular season. Has a 3-2 pitch here. That one hit hard over the left. Racing back is DeGraffenried at the wall. Makes a great catch. What a grab and left by Chase DeGraffenried. Falls into the wall and robs what would have been an extra base hit for the first out in the 5th. What an excellent play by the left fielder. Looked for sure like it was going to be extra bases, but DeGraffenried said no. Next up is Chase Johnston, 0 for 2 today. 1-0 pitch, low and inside, ball 2. Here's the 2-0. That one catches the inside corner, strike 1. Two-1. That one chopped up the right side. Picking it up is Cloward. He'll step on the bag for out number 2. So that'll bring up the catcher, Braden Catterson. Number 28. Nobody on, 2 out here. First pitch outside for ball 1. As the sun has made its way back out here. 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 1-1. It's been a partly cloudy day all day long here at the ballpark in Orem. Current temperature 71 degrees. That's in for strike 2. Been a beautiful day for baseball. Here's the 1-2. That's fouled out of play to the right. Reset. One ball, 2 strikes. We get a new ball. Umpire gonna have a chat. with goal. Ready for the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and that'll do it for the 5th inning. Corbin Gull picks up the strikeout to retire the side. We head to the top of the 6th. It's still a 2-run lead for Salem Hills, trying to keep their season alive here in the 5A state tournament. Back for the top of the 6th. Still 4-2 Salem Hills. Maple Mountain starting to run out of time here in this first game of potentially 2 between these two teams. Salem Hills would force an if necessary game tomorrow if the score holds through 2 innings. We'll see the 8-9-1 hitters up next for Salem Hills in this inning. Giles still out there pitching for the Golden Eagles. So we're going to see Roper K first up for Salem Hills. Reached on 2 walks in his first 2 plate appearances today. As we get ready to start the top half of the 6th inning. First pitch from Giles is just outside, ball 1. Quick innings for both teams in that 5th inning. That one's hit hard to third. Across the diamond it goes. Good throw from Crispin to get the first out. One away here in the top half of the 6th. That'll bring up first pitch here. That'll bring up number 0. Making his first plate appearance. Two 2-0. Out there, that's Ledger Holmes. He takes strike 1. He takes over second base duties for Gull, who's pitching. 2-1, fouled off to the left-hand side. Brings the count even, 2-2. So first time we've seen Holmes today. 182 average for the freshman. 4 hits in the regular season. And as that one high and inside, brings the count full, 3-2. That one popped up high. Will it stay in play? It looks like it'll come just over the top of us and off the roof. We'll reset. Payoff pitch. That one hit out into the gap in right center. Tracking it is Warren. That'll get down and reach the wall. Rounding second is Holmes. Trying to get it to third. Slides down and gets there. And amps up Holmes with a triple here in the top of the 6th. Able to just get it out into the gap over the glove of Warren. And now Salem Hills with a runner at third with 1 out here in the 6th. Can add to their lead with a base hit. Back to the top of the lineup we go. Caleb Holman back up to the plate. 1 for 2 today. As he takes ball 1. It's in there for a strike. 1-1 now the count. Back in the fourth inning, reached on a single, then got to second on a pass ball before going out on that strange double play. That one misses. 2-1 now the count. Four runs, 7 hits, 1 error for Salem Hills so far in this one. 2 runs, 5 hits for Maple Mountain, no errors. That one's outside. 3-1 now the count. Kyle sets. That pitch outside, ball 4. And now runners on the corners for Salem Hills. That'll bring up the new pitcher. He's playing second. Now it's Corbin Gull. He is 1 for 1 with 2 walks today. He has reached base every plate appearance he's had so far today. First pitch in there for a strike, going 1. Runners on the corners, 1 out here in the 6th. Giles delivers, that one outside, 2-0, or 1-1, excuse me. That one hit hard out to right. Reaching out is Warren. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He'll make it sliding in. And the sacrifice fly brings in the run. It's 5-2 Salem Hills. A much needed insurance run for the Skyhawks. And how about the base running from Ledger Holmes after that hit into the gap. Able to wheel and get it to third. So runner on first, 2 outs now as Dagan Gamble comes back to the plate. Gamble is 1 for 3 today, had the single in the first inning. Reached on a fielder's choice back in the 4th as well as that pitch is outside. 1-1 the count. Runner on first, 2 out here. A 5-2 game. Giles delivers. That one low and outside, ball 2. Giles sets. And the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Twos across the board here. 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Says he got him, and that'll do it. For the 6th inning, a strikeout for Giles to end it, but the Skyhawks get 1 onto the board, and they get a big insurance run as we head to the bottom of the 6th. It's 5-2 Skyhawks. As we will take a break and be back. Welcome back, 5-2 your score as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Skyhawks add 1 in the top half to take a 5-2 lead. It's Maple Mountain down to their last 6 outs here. Try and punch their ticket to the 5A championship. If not, we'll be back here 4:30 tomorrow for the if necessary game. The winner of that one would move on to the championship if we need it. Salem Hills 6 outs away from accomplishing that task, as we will see the 8-9-1 hitters up for Maple Mountain. Starting off with Bennett Averett, who hit the home run back in the 4th inning. All the way on top of the berm and left. As he gets ready to go, 1 for 1 with a walk. That pitch in on the corner. 0-1. A 1 pitch. Thought about it. Appeal to first. Didn't go. That'll be ball 1. Everett thought about it. Able to pull back the swing for the 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That one hit high down the line and right, trending foul and into the bullpen. And it brings a 1-2 count. That one pitched high. Oh. I think we just had time called there, so no pitch. Still 1-2. Here for Averett. The 1-2. That one outside, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch, down inside and in the dirt. Brings it full, now a 3-2 count. Averett does have a walk already today. Now the 3-2 pitch. Foul tip. Back behind home plate. We'll reset and do it again. Averett resets. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one low and outside, ball 4. Second drawn walk for Averett today. And Maple Mountain gets one on the base paths to start out the bottom half of the 6th. That'll bring up Colby Warren, the right fielder. For 2 today with 2 flyouts to center and right. That one's in for a strike, 0-1. Check it first. Able to get back in is Averett. Ready for the 0-1 pitch. Goal checks first. Now sets and delivers. That one fouled hard out to right. 0-2 now the count. Runner on first, nobody out. 0-2 count here on Warren. Here's the pitch. That one slapped out to left, base hit. Racing hard as Averett. He'll get to third, sliding in, and good base running by Warren as well. Gains second on the base hit. And now runners in second and third. For Maple Mountain, call it a double. For Colby Warren, now the lineup card shifts back over to A.J. Thomas, who's been hot his last 2 plate appearances, back-to-back singles. Has a walk in the other appearance. As the tying run is at the plate. Nobody out, runners on second and third. That one high and inside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 in there for a strike, 1-1. Now the 1-1. That one high, 2-1. Maple Mountain's been threatening the last couple of innings. The Salem Hills defense has been able to shut them down. Another opportunity for the Golden Eagles, though. 2-1 pitch. Thomas hits one out to left, base hit. 1 run will score. Coming around is Warren. Play at the plate, not in time. 2 RBI single for A.J. Thomas, and it's a 5-4 game. Third straight hit for A.J. Thomas, and it's a big one as that cuts the lead to 1. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Max Walker, singled in his last at bat. 1 for 3 today as he takes that one for a strike, 0-1. Still nobody out here. Runner on first. Maple Mountain finally breaking through, still trailing by 1. That one popped high right in front of us. Catches the roof. One of these days, I hope it'll come over into our broadcast booth. That one just a little too high. That was on the line, though. 0-2 now the count to Max Walker. Here's the pitch. Just misses outside, 1-2. Salem Hills has had the lead since the get-go. The go-ahead run is at the plate, tying run at first. 0-2 pitch. Outside 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. That one chopped down the line and left, but foul. 2-2 it stays. Still a runner on first. Reset here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Here's the pitch. That one slopped out to center. Tracking it is Haskell. And he corrals it for out number 1. Runner stays at first for Maple Mountain. That'll bring up the third baseman, Cy Chrisman. For 2 today with a walk, reached on an error back in the 3rd inning as well, and now we'll get a timeout here. And Scott Haney going to come out, chat with his team. We'll see if we'll get a pitching change here. Been informed it's a different member of the coaching staff out there for Salem Hills. And just the pep talk. Second one for Salem Hills. As we'll see Cy Chrisman step up to the plate, runner on first. 1 out here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Skyhawks now with just a 1-run lead. First pitch, catches the corner, 0-1. 0-1 pitch. That one down and outside. Evens the count 1-1. Pressured-filled moments here in the final innings of this one. 1-1 pitch. That one hit high, deep to left. Back, Mr. Graffenried leaps, and it's gone! A 2-run shot, Cy Crispin, and the Golden Eagles take the lead in the bottom of the 6th. Home run number 8 on the season for Crispin, and it's a big one. As Maple Mountain has their first lead of the day. What a turn of events here in this one. 6-5. As the first pitch high and outside to Bringhurst. 4 runs now in the bottom of the 6th. That one hit well, but to left. That would have left the building too. But goes out of play for the foul ball, 1-1. The 6th inning's been key, not just for Maple Mountain, but just for teams in general today. As Orem had the lead until, or tied the game until Springville scored in the bottom of the 6th. Now the Eagles have done the same. That popped high and out of play. Evens the count 2-2. 4 runs here in the 6th for Maple Mountain. Now playing ahead here, still with only 1 out here in the inning, as that one swung on and missed, make it 2 outs. Good pitch by Corbin Gull there to get the 2nd out. That'll bring Sawyer Leifson up to the plate. 0 for 3 today. Fly out to center. A ground out to first. And a diving stab by Averett. Back over to first. Not in time. Good hustle from Leifson. A bang play at first. And he's able to beat out the throw. Great touch over by Averett on the shortstop side, able to dive and make that stop. But the runner's safe. As the Golden Eagles keep the inning alive here. Now runner on first. This one for Chase Johnston. He cuts one just down the line, foul. 0-1 now the count. So an infield single for Sawyer Leifson, his first hit today. That'll be the 9th for Maple Mountain. As they have turned this game on ahead here in the 6th. 0-1 pitch. Just missed the corner, and taking advantage was Leifson as he's still second. So 1-1 the count. Runner now moves to second. That one, that catches the corner, be 1-2. Salem Hills trying to get out of the inning here. They'll have to rally in the top of the 7th. 1-2 pitch. That one hit hard out of play and left. Another ball on the berm on the left field corner. 1-2. That one chopped towards second. There is Holmes. He'll go casually to first, and that will do it for the inning, but it's a big one for Maple Mountain. They are 3 outs away from the 5A title series. We'll see if they can close it out here in the top of the 7th. We'll be right back. Welcome back, getting ready for the top of the 7th. Is Maple Mountain 3 outs away from a berth in the championship series after a 4-run 6th inning, capped by a Cy Chrisman 6th inning home run, hit one in the 5th yesterday against Salem Hills. Did it again today. 2 home runs for the Golden Eagles in this contest, as Bennett Averett did the same back in the 4th. Now they're going to call on Bennett Averett, who had that home run back in the 4th. He's going to be the one to try and close this thing out for Maple Mountain and try and punch their ticket to the best of 3 series starting on Friday. For Salem Hills, they'll start with the 4, 5, 6 hitters. Here in inning number 7, we'll see Cloward, Averett, and DeGraffenried. Here for the Skyhawks. Pressure-filled moments for both these teams. Glad you guys are here with us here for what's been an absolute blast of a game. It was all Salem Hills early. They led 4-0 going to the bottom of the 3rd. But much like the Orem-Springville game, Maple Mountain's been chipping away at it. Insurance run for Salem Hills made it 5-2 in the top of the 6th, but the 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th have the Golden Eagles in a position to win this game. First up is Alex Cloward. First pitch swung on and fouled out of play. 0-1. That one slapped to third. Chrisman cross as a sliding Cloward. Not in time. We're out number 1. So down to 2 outs here as Kason Averett now steps up to the plate. 1 for 3 today. Reached on a fielder's choice as well. That one outside, ball 1. 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 1-1. Skyhawks need 1 run to stay in it. That one low, 2-1. 2-1 pitch. That one connects, strike 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Averett with the deal. Chopper to second. Charging it is Thomas. Floats it to first. And the Eagles are 1 out away. Two outs now here in the top of the 7th. We chase to DeGraffenried. Had a couple of big defensive plays out and left for Salem Hills, and now they need them down to their final out. That one misses, 2-0. It's been 9 years since Maple Mountain has made the title game. As that one's in for a strike, 2-1. Be their first trip back to the finals. Since then, if they can get one more out. 2-1 pitch. Inside corner, strike two. The Maple Mountain faithful on their feet. Salem Hills down to their final strike. As Averett recollects himself. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Just inside. DeGravenry thought it hit him. Umpire needs to chat with his umpires to see what happened here. It was inside. DeGravenry thought it hit him. We'll see what the call is. It's either a ball or DeGravenry moves to first. We'll wait to see what the call is here. And they say it's no hit by pitch, so it's a full count. DeGravenry will have to come back for the biggest pitch of the game so far. Three balls, 2 strikes here. The Skyhawks down to their final strike of the season. Averett trying to close it out. The 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. And now DeGravenry heads to first. First drawn walk for DeGravenry today. Represents the tying run. Go-ahead runs now at the plate. It's Aiden Haskell. 0 for 3 today. First pitch. Catches the outside corner, 0-1. Haskell, 0-1. That one just misses the inside corner, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. That one chopped foul, back to the screen. And once again, the Skyhawks down to their final strike. Season on the line for Salem Hills. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch from Averett. Foul, chopped down the near side. Will they get it in time? They won't. As Chrisman will just hold on to it. Infield single for Aiden Haskell. Advances the runner to second. Tying run now up there at second, and now Roper K had a home run this morning against Box Elder in the elimination game. Has a chance to tie and or take the lead for Salem Hills. Maple Mountain trying to close it out here. 2 on, 2 out. Tying run at second base. First pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Roper K, 0 for 1 today with 2 walks. Trying to keep his team in it. The 0-1 just misses, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. And time called by Kay. We'll reset. Here in these pressure-filled moments here, it's Aver wants a word with his catcher, Catterson. Big pressure moment here as Salem Hills hanging on to their season hopes here. And Maple Mountain, they can taste the final. Just one out away. Averett steps off, he'll reset. Both teams just trying to keep the nerves in check here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Swung on, missed strike 2. And for the 3rd straight batter, the Skyhawks are down to their final strike. Is this the one? Or does Salem Hills keep it going? 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Flared out to right. First baseman makes the catch. And for the first time since 2015, the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles are heading to the 5A state title game. For the 3rd straight season, we will see a 2 seed in the 5A Championship Series as Maple Mountain closes it out 6-5. As they win bracket 2, they move on to the 5A Championship Series where they'll await either Brighton or Springville. Game 1 will be Friday here at UCCU Ballpark at 4 o'clock. A hard-fought game. Give credit to the Skyhawks. They battled the entire game, jumped out to an early lead, but the bats came alive in the 6th for Maple Mountain as they head to the Championship Series. 3rd time in school history they've made it to the final round, but they'll be looking for their first ever state title in that championship series. So what a game 3 we had here. We're not done. We've got 1 more and 1 more ticket to punch to the 5A championship game. Will it be Springville or will it be Brighton? One of those teams can punch their tickets tonight, but we'll see what happens. Brighton can advance with a win tonight. We'll have it for you coming up next in about half an hour from now. We're a little bit late on the time. 7 o'clock was the game start, but have to have a half an hour for these teams to warm up. So we'll step aside. We'll be back in half an hour for the final game. It'll be Maple Mountain against either Brighton or Springville. We'll have that game for you next here on KSL Sports Rewind. For everybody here with the production crew, for Vince to my left, I'm Matt Coma signing off. You've been watching the 2024 UHSAA 5A Baseball State Tournament. Game 4 coming up next in about half an hour.